Oh, grubs. Well, hello there, humans, if you earthlings, if you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too, welcome back to channel. I'm Bushka, and yeah, we're starting to think about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. We are joined today by two of the absolute stalwarts of North American tanking. That is Pondalicious and Origin. Both of these teams have featured heavily throughout the world of Tanks Blitz Esports scenarios over the past few years. I've certainly done a lot of work there myself, have been lucky enough to journey around the universe of Blitz, and God, it's been a rollicking good time. I've really had a good time doing this. This is one of the highlights of my year when it comes to just flat out having fun casting. It is very difficult to beat casting Blitz. Now I'm looking at the team lineups now, and we've still got a bit of time. We've still got time. There's no rush. There's no, but geez, I'm nervous. I'm energetic. I'm energized. And to think that I'm nervous and I'm just casting the thing, and these grubs have got to go and play in it, which is really going to be something else. I hope you're all doing well out there. I hope you're as pumped up for this as I am. It's very difficult not to want to get involved. It's very difficult not to just go out and start driving your tank around in game. Some of the big numbers here too. Look at Pafalupe there, Shermo, the Pagman. Like it's all happening. Mako, Panzer, Cora. I mean, I can remember. It's just bringing back the energy for me. Being in Lithuania, sitting in the little room with all the boys and girls of Blitz, and really starting to feel it. What a time! I think we can go and have a look now at the real time energy of. We've got under 3 minutes left before the kickoff, and we are on a 3-minute delay. G'day all. G'day Kat, Kaiser Soze, Ominous, Leslie Brunner, Junction. I hope you're all out there getting yourself some bits and pieces, getting all the rewards for the streams. Oh, very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just pumped. I'm just absolutely pumped. Absolutely 100% pumped up through the roof. As they say in the classics, going off like a frog in a sock. That's right, you heard it here, boys and girls. The frog in the sock reference. Whoever had like the first 3 minutes of the stream for that one, you've won Bushka Bingo. The sound is coming. There will be sound, I promise. I promise there will be sound. We're obviously not in the games yet, so I'm not particularly fussed just yet about the sound. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Oh. Yeah, I saw B-Love picked up the European title. Good on them. Not a surprise there. They were absolutely fantastic, spanking along. Look at Skips and Ding Dong in the center there for Ponder with the ground tank. First up, we're going to be playing Molendijk, which should be pretty bloody exciting. I'm very pumped for Molendijk. I'm joined on the cast today. Well, symbolically joined on the cast by my good buddy, 34. He's casting as well on his YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to 34, you absolutely should. The man is a Blitz legend. He gives to this community, so don't ever feel sad if I'm not online. Just go and check out the 34. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Oh, fingers crossed we're going to have a best of 7 that goes the full length. Joker awaiting in the upper bracket final. They're already there. A dominant performance by one of the most dominant clans in NA history. But here we go. Rev up the engines. Get ready to rip, roar, tear and rumble as we roll on into a little bit of Molendijk delight with the Ponder and Origin teams. A couple of bat chats there. Cora and Panzer both running bat chats for the boys and girls of Origin. The X's on the right, and you can see the bat chat of Ranger 777 Pafalupe in the 215B Octopus. Very, very exciting. We're going to go high in the sky here and get a little bit of an overlook early on. You can see Panzer is going way out towards the A-cap. Ranger already going a little bit of a well, a non-traditional spotting. He's been spotted early. Be careful, Ranger. Oh, he's going to go low. Cora getting beautiful work in there on the vision. And Ponder behind the 8-ball with their only eyes already lit up like a Christmas tree and rumbled hard. Is he going to be able to withdraw out of there? Cora. He's happy enough with that. Cora, you can see over there, has managed to spot and dot. And now he's got the lot and he's moving with group around to the C-cap. Let's go back here to the overlook on the A-cap. They're going to get the A-cap. They're paid for it. JTA 1206. A lot of 215Bs here for the Origin tilt. Ponder, the Sherman. Ammo racks. He's already picked up A-cap there. Pagman. They're rotating back around WZ113. That is a tank that we've seen an awful lot of this season. Let's take a moment now. Go to the eye in the sky. Back to Ranger. He was the man who took an absolute donking early on. An absolute donking. But he's kept his gun in it. And as we know, that can be very, very important. JTA there spotted as well. He's low. Just keeping an eyeball here. Now, he's going to be the second line supporter because we've already lost and there's been a big rotation around the back end through the 1-cap. So Ponder making a little bit of noise there. JTA has seen the writing on the wall and he wants to be close to his friends. That is Sherman and Co. And we're going to have a look now at Cora. No, we're not. We're going to have a look at Mako because I've got fat fingers and I'm a very old man. Here we go, Cora. He's rumbling and stumbling through the back end. Panzer recapping that A-cap, 455 apiece right now. But that's going to be a slight edge to Origin as that goes forward. They're recapping A and C is slipping around the other way. So Ranger's still staying at the back. He's super ineffective in terms of offensive output, but he can certainly sit back here and be very, very cautious, but also get a little bit of a look. A blind shot through there, not spotted. He waits for it. Not spotted. Cora racing through the spawn now. Look at these bat chats doing things. Just look at him doing things. He's taken the bush, almost rubbing salt into the wound of Ranger 777. Oh, let's go and have a look at my man, Big Stevie. Here he is. Oh, no, there he is. Even Steven, long-time voice of radio, the golden microphone winner 8 years in a row on the North American server. And look at him. He knows someone's up. He knows something's happening. If you go to the group's thinking, should I go around that corner? And Steven's going, yeah, buddy, come around the corner. Come and feel the love. Don't run away from love, group. Don't run away from love. And group's like, you know what? I've been hurt before. I've been hurt before and I don't want to get hurt again. And I feel like that's not love so much as just wanting me for my money or my hit points. I love the work here from group. He's just staying very calm and collected. They've got a 675 to 625 lead here. Origin. Ponda set up primarily set up back here in the town. And as we zoom gently around, you can see Cora making the most of that mobility. Someone's going to have to do something here, but I'll give you a hat tip, boys and girls. It won't be the boys and girls of Origin who are going to be doing something. Pac-Man, just holding that public game spotting TD position. Cora. Oh, they're going to leave. They're going for Paggy. I think that's the move they're going to make back through the spawn. Well, this is difficult for Ponda because they are set up for a town hold and they've abandoned the Pag. They've left him. They've said, Pac-Man, we've got faith. We know what you can do. You can hold off the world. Playmakers up the back. He's in the lucky. Pac-Man spotted. That might be the target they isolate on. 2 minutes 18 to go now. Where's Ranger? He's looking at moving back along here. I don't think they can get back in time to support. So they may well look to make a push of their own, maybe against Panzer. And we're going to have a look here. Sherman going low. They're looking to isolate Panzer. He's spotted. Sherman's going to get one into him on the roll. Big hits. 823. Cora low. Panzer low. Many people low. Ranger very low, but he's looking to get shots at the back. This is coming down at 143, 925. Core and Co, they just have to get Pac-Man. If they can get Pac-Man, they're going to be able to steal this one. Look at it, they're going to swap it around. They're going to swap, they've done it. 995, 1,000. What a beautiful little bit of work there from Origin. Right at the end, they squeezed him. Well, it wasn't that exciting. I understand that you're looking for a little bit more uppercut, sonic boom. Wasn't there. Can't help that. All we know is that they played that one to an absolute perfect finish. They waited. And then they isolated the target, they got the shot, they moved him through. Very low scoring. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to swap to this screen so that the teams don't get shown live on the stream, and then you're going to wait. You're just going to wait for a second. It doesn't really matter. There's only a minute between now, so we're just going to go straight back to the streaming screen. Whoa, boys and girls, it started, and then bang, it was over. Just like that, like the breath, it was gone. I hope you guys are enjoying the NA finals so far as much as I am. Certainly a hell of a place to be. Whether you're watching it on the portal or watching it on the Bushka channel, it doesn't matter. Just have a good time. Have a drink on me. Have a think on me. I wonder if we're going to see a little bit more of the same from these boys and girls. 1-0 to Origin. Not a huge surprise there. Skips and Ding Dong in the central position, just as secondary backups for the Ponda. I'm just getting some messages here. I've got messages from head office coming in the ears right now. You can say to people, we're checking and solving the problem on the good old you-know-what with the you-know-where. Well, there's no drop frames on my end, boys and girls. This is not a problem for me. Let's go and follow the Pac-Man. They've gone very, very top-heavy here, but we do have the T100 LT of ammo racks. No. This is Ranger. Ranger 777. Spotted again. There's a double bat chat. Cora and Panzer are again running double bat chat. Ranger doing a lot better this time. Doesn't have a lot of flank cover here. He's going to be very, very careful. He is, of course, the low-profile cockroach of Blitz, the T100 LT. Very difficult to get a hold of a T100 LT when it's even got a little bit of ground. Even just the thought of a hill, the T100 LT is in cover. So early hit there for Origin. They get the A-cap. Even Steven wasn't really involved in the last game. In fact, there wasn't a lot of movement in the last game at all. Cora making a fast rotation, but Ranger's got a bush already, and he spotted him. Ranger, you absolute legend. The speed and the tenacity of these light tanks as we go a little bit high in the sky here. We're going to check it all out so you can see, the viewers at home, the big spread on these teams. Honda holding hard behind the standard TD spot just over there, and as we sweep in towards the middle, beautiful camera work here from my assistant Barry. He's on the tech desk. Even Steven being left there like a shag on a rock at the back end of town. Batchat of Cora is starting to move. I think they've thought about an isolationist policy here on the southern front, and they are moving through. They are holding hard. They've got 5 tanks in that town area. Even Steven, they do have a lot of crossfires to support. It will be a costly exercise for them to cap one out. They're swapping through to A cap now, so they're flipping caps. And again, Origin with a slight cap lead as we go into minute number 5. Well, I hope minute number 5 is every bit as audacious and exciting as minutes number 7 and 6 were. Whoa! Barry, steady on with that free cam, mate. Even Steven's making a move around here. Let's follow what is one of the most exciting tanks in game. You can see Steven dressed there in the blue and black. JTA is spotted though. He's behind the A-cap. Panzer in the Batchat runner has done a good job there. And they've actually made a little bit of a move here. Panzer's over here, but we can see Group and Co. They are flashing through the center. I'm not sure if they're being aggressive or they're just holding. I think they're going to hold. Cora's had a little look across the top. He's spotted even Steven. You can see there he goes dipping his toe in the water as he zips past the bridge. Even Steven and the mouse just holding off the back. Got an overlook on the C-cap. Now there is too much of a difference here between the cap points for Origin and Pondalicious. One tank ain't going to do it. The 2-shot swing they're looking for is not going to make it happen. Oh, even Steven swapping pleasantries with Accelerizing. Let's have a look at Ranger. He's been pretty stalwart here behind this C-cap. Pac-Man's thinking about it. Why wouldn't you if you're Pac-Man? He's an esports legend. Mentioned in the same breaths as Thomas the Tank Engine. Watch out though. Mako in the WZ. Whoa, big tonks in the side. Now is that going to be worthwhile for the Pagster? Mako isn't really in a position there. Barry steady on with that. 2 WZs behind the C-cap, but that'll be a brave man that moves them on through. It is in fact going to be Cora and Co. who are recapping well. North America, it's all about positional play here. They are working their way through to what could be a very exciting climax, but they're certainly taking their time to do it. The A-cap has changed hands twice now. Pac-Man in that cap has ripped through C, but he's been left a little bit alone there to deal with Mako and MJ Gamer. Well, even Steven in the mouse taking a huge knock in the side. Big Steve, we missed that. Barry, better work on the camera next time. JTA moving forward to help. But if Origin were looking for someone to isolate and finish this one. Even Steven's the man they could choose. Very easy clear, 537 hit points. That's one clip with the bat chat. Big bounces there for Steven. The WZ rolls thought that's exactly what they want. Steven, yeah, he just holds on. 195 hit points. All starting to happen here in the middle of the map. We're going to stick with this gunfight. Playmakers rolling forward. G-Roop, the group. Playmakers going to finish Stevo. And that takes them to 870. They're swapping backwards and forwards now. Mako goes down in town. Group, they're going to get rid of JTA though, I think. Pafalupe on his last legs just off camera. JTA and Group, they're going back for another cap. They're going to steal the B. That is Cora Pac-Man going hard at the back here. Sherman, MJ Gamers. I think JTA is going to go out while we're not watching off stream. Double cap. Pafalupe and Licorice all sorts. 995 at Origin. They've done it again as I froth gently at the mouth into this good night. And that is a great game. Trades and blades. Whoa. Rip your hat off. Origin playing a consummately professional affair here as they go 10-10 with what was a game ponder tilt. But at the end of the day, 2-0 up and you move onwards and upwards here if you can get to the magic number of 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we accelerated hard into that final corner, boys and girls. Let's have a quick look at the scores there. A little bit more damage that time. 2,366 damage for Accelerisen. A lot of 2K games there. Well done, well done. Pafalupe, even Steven just bled a little too much. And it was a little too late when they got a hold of him. 1 minute to go on the countdown here. We are going to show you again. It is Origin v Ponder at the moment. It is 2-0 to the kiddies from Origin. Unfortunately, that is not enough to advance. They still need DOS wins per favor. See how that goes as we shake them out here in the North American finals of Blitz. Let me know how you're going in the chat. If you are indeed watching in the chat, you're probably watching on the portal, not on the YouTube chat, and that's fair enough because we want those big ticket winners. 30 seconds left now, and we are moving on from Molendijk to Ghost Factory. Ghost Factory, one of those maps that on the public access gaming is a little bit of a challenge. Everyone rushes for that corner, and if you don't rush for the corner, you're rushing for the other side, and sometimes you're in spawn, but generally it's just trades and carnage on the A-cap corner. Don't think we'll be seeing any of that today. No more bleeding, please. Even Steven, the voice of radio, Big Stevie. No more bleeding, Steve-O. Here we are at Ghost Factory. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Let me know in the chat if you are. Ranger 777 again in the bat chat, and on the other side we have Panzer. Panzer swapping out the bat Chatillon for an STB1 with its freakish gun depression, rock solid AP and premium AP pen. We're going to go and check out the other side again. Ranger in the runner for the boys and girls of Ponder. They're set up with a hankering for a spankering down that A-cap line. There's Big Evie Stevie. Let's introduce the kids now. JTA. Ammo racks at the back end of the map. Very sneaky spot here for ammo racks, Pac-Man, and the Pafalupe. Ponza spotted on the even inside lane. Now, that's pretty good spotting. He doesn't realise. Is he going to cop a floor? Big flogging. Oh. Did you see the laser beams come screaming in across the back? He just dodged about 1,200 worth of damage from those 3 TDs. That's got to throw a spanner in the works for Origin. They're thinking, how can we take advantage of this? What can we do? Let's run through the team list here. Accelerisen and Cora running the VK 7201's Ks. So is the big shark himself, Mako. Then we go all the way back to G-Roop, the Rooper. He was running the FV215B earlier. MJ Gamers in the WZ again, and so is Playmaker. Well, our good friend Even Steven, he can't keep his head out of trouble, has he? He's already lost a big chunk of health here. as has the Punza in the STB1. Let's go to a little bit of an eye in the sky view here as we look at the factory. Only the one cap so far, and that has been taken by the Origin boys and girls. B cap currently under threat from Cora Cora in the VK7201K. Playmaker and MJ Gamers right at the back. JTA taking a little toke on the smoke of love there. I think that was possibly Playmaker. Just gave him a touch up. No one left here at the back. They have moved onwards with live ammo racks still holding form, but they're bringing a couple of big boppers back through the A line there. We can see down the bottom here there is Sherman in the IS7, 453 and 300 for Ponda. Ponda again at a cap disadvantage. Origin love to play the cap game. Pafalupe requesting for help. SOSing. Let's have a look here. Rangers still just spotting back in through this B cap. Very difficult here to see how Ponda's going to win this without having a hell of a brawling game. They want to brawl. They want to get in. They want to throw uppercuts. Maybe bite someone's ear. Throw a headbutt. Brick killed a guy with a trident. Whatever. Sherman rolling back in through, and this is exactly what we're thinking is going to happen. They don't have a lot of options. They're going to go make some trades, and they've got the tanks to do it. Three absolutely massive units there. Even Steven, he's been stalwart in defense at the front. So is JTA, but here's the guys that they're looking to do damage. STB1, though, of Panzer, really giving good vision for the team of Origin. That's clutch. Panzer not really about the damage unless they give him broad shots on the side. They need Sherman to get up there and clear Panzer, and it looks like that's what he's about to do. They've dropped back Cora Cora, Mako, and Accelerize running the tungsten shells. And even Steven and Co. using the walls here to get down, but they don't know MJ Gamer. Oh, if J-Tal comes out through that, this is a big sucker play. J-Tal's angling, but he knows someone's probably there. 600 donk in the side. We've got a Taylor, two cities here. Top of the map around D-Cap. They're isolating Sherman. This is the game here. Even Stevens, someone has to do something. We're going to switch over to Sherman. He's in big trouble. Struggle Street here for the Shermstar as he valiantly pops him. He's on 10 hit points. Very lucky to still be involved. Big tonk in the side from group. Even Steven, he's going to go down. Sherman has to surely go this side. He's done well, though. He's given him a fighting chance. Ammo racks and licorice all sort. Even Steven, they're sharing hit points. Here comes Mako. Cora is the man they want. Where is Cora? Here he is. I don't think there's anyone who has a shot at him at the moment. Even Steven wants him. MJ Gamer, Pat Felipe goes out the back door. Ammo racks goes out the back door. 951 on Origin. They're looking dominant. They're looking strong. They're waltzing through this game right now. Too much cap control. Too much map nous. And it's not going to help. 3 zip up. And Ponda now in the training room facing disaster in an absolute clean sweep. Wow. Oh, dear God. Did I not change the stream? Oh, my God. I am so sorry. Well, bugger me. Well, error 404, idiot at controls. Barry, that's your fault. Barry, I'm sick of it. I told you once, I told you twice. Pay attention to your Streamlabs scenes and work that free cam. That's all you got to do. I've been feeding you for weeks up in this place. So sorry. Apologies, everyone. Barry is running the free cam on the studio, and he's also running the scenes, and it turns out 2 things is too much for you to do, Bazza. Sit down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Apologies. Readying up now. Well, this should be somewhat better. I've given Barry a dressing down. He won't do it again. Won't do it again. So sorry. Let's move on. Let's leave that behind us and let bygones be bygones. This is it. All or nothing. Origin versus Ponder. 3-zip. 3-zip. Ponder have really not bought the A game today. They've been tactically outplayed by what has been an excellent supremacy-style squad from Origin. They've gone early to the caps, really made a difference the way they've run the caps, and they've always been playing from the front, or if not the front, then ever so slightly behind. We saw game one, they were able to actually get the job done by swapping the cap lead right at the end there. Chieftain of group, obviously a very different look. We have seen Panzer running big dogs all day in terms of light tanks. Now Panzer is actually running a mouse in the house. Pondelicious looking to get a cap here first, and they are challenging for the caps. It's what they've not done thus far, and they are making Origin work for caps. Look at the side shots for days here for Ponder. Origin, they've isolated one tank, one pussycat, two pussycats. He's dropped back. Cora, he knows. Oh, look at the push here! Look at the push coming down the flank. Rax and Pac-Man, and if that's not enough, Pafalupe as well. Ta-ta, Cora. This is more like we were expecting out of the boys and girls of Ponder. They're sharing hit points now with Pac-Man, and Ranger desperately sweeping the leg here as he runs around the side into MJ Gamer. They've counted hard though. Even Steven in licorice all sorts at the back end of the map. He's just trying to deny this cap for as long as he possibly can. Panzer taking a huge dog and nearly goes out as Sherman. Wow, this is what we were looking for. Absolutely desperate. MJ Gamer group, and they're really hard up against it now. The hit point pull. Group sweeping around to get it stuck into the back end of Pafalupe. The mouse of Mako. I couldn't tell you what's going on. It's pandemonium here. And that's what Ponder needed. Mako, he's desperate to get in here, Pac-Man, on the back end of Mako. And then he's got to angle up again. Rangers trying to hit MJ Gamer on the full reload. MJ Gamer takes out Pac-Man. Look at Ranger desperately. He needs to clear. One pussycat, he does the business. Group goes out. Mako's all that's left now. What a wonderful return to form for a team that had to do it. And maybe that was the making of them. Maybe they just needed to be told that you can't play this touchy, feely kind of cap swapping game with a team like Origin. You've got to get in there and start throwing haymakers. And Ponder have responded emphatically, sincerely, and with intent. What a wonderful win. Well done, Barry. You did much better there. Well done, mate. No, kudos where it's deserved. Good driving there, Baz. Well done. Great work on the free chem, mate. Oh, you've got to be good to Barry or he gets really upset. Oh, look at that. What a move down the flank. 3,700 for Pafalupe and Shay not far behind. Well done, boys and girls of Ponder. Gave us a bit of a start up there. Off we go now to Middleburg. Barry, hashtag noob is trending because of you. I hope you take that to heart, mate, and improve. Just improve. Whoa, lots of nerves. Ponder obviously had to move there, and that was what they wanted to do all along. They challenged for the caps. You know what? You can't just let Origin take what they want out of the map. They can't have that much cap control, and that's what their game is. Their game is to hold, to move, to just be tactically superior. Ponda want to brawl. Ponda want to get in there like a rabid Ponda with a bucket full of bamboo shoots and just start ripping and tearing it apart. Well done, well done. Oh. You will be receiving rewards, boys and girls. Refresh the page if it still lags. Don't panic. Watch the streams. We will add 15 minutes on top, so you will get all the rewards. Everything's fine. Again, apologies for Barry. He's very average. Righto. Straight up to the eye in the sky here. We fight for hills, not holes in public games, but not the case. Town with 2 cap circles. Definitely the more advantageous place to be. Cora in the 110E3 going high. What a strange tank to bring to this late stage of the NA lower bracket finals. Cora, wonderful camera work, Barry. Look at those sweeping vistas. It's like going to a midnight screening of Dances with Wolves. You're doing a great job, Baz. Don't stop. As we see Group MJ Gamer, WZ113GFT, definitely the tank of this esports season, and the T110E3. So this is something we never get to see in a public game. That is 5 TDs. There is a cap of 3 TDs per team in the public game, but they've given it up. They've obviously got a plan here, Origin, and it involves absolutely ridiculous doses of alpha. 1 cap apiece right now. Pondalicious slightly ahead. The VK7201 at the back there. We're going to have a look. Cora in the Stars and Stripes. Loves it. Accelerisen in the VK. Mako holding that traditional low spot, which stops them from capping that A area, giving them the double cap lead. Only costs 1 tank, and if you've got 5 TDs, you certainly don't want to get caught broadside in town. Origin's starting to look very proactive here about doing something about this cap circle distress. Let's go through the tank eye view here as we look. There are Pagman and JTA. They're being spotted up here. Group Accelerisen, and I wonder if they've seen an opportunity to isolate. I'm not sure that they have. They've taken 5 tanks all the way back through. They've stuck Panzer in here behind the B cap. Anyone looking to push across may well have to deal with some excessive side shots from the Panzer. Group taking a big tonk there. 1,678 hit points now. As the cap circle ticks inexorably towards ultimate victory. We saw Origin do this in the first game, boys and girls. They lined up and they were able to steal 1 tank kill, and it swapped them over to 1,000, even though we were ever so slightly behind on the cap points. And look at them like sharks circling a shipwreck. They're ready to go screaming down in that A cap area and pick Pac-Man or JTA. They want to be careful though. Look at Panzer. Panzer has had a wonderful series so far, but Panzer at the back end here, he's down to 1449. The low man on the totem pole hit point wise, and that could very well be the one that they decide to clean up if Ponda want to do a little bit of that Origin magic. They've got a big overlook at the back end there though. That is Cora, the T110E3. Cora starting to move down now. We go into the 700s, and there is a move here from Mako and Accelerisen, and they are starting to isolate. So too MJ Gamers and Playmaker. They know if they can just trade 1 tank out, get that lead. Oh, Accelerisen though, they were waiting for him. They've seen him and they say Accelerisen, 772 hit points, 236. Pac-Man's moving forward, he's looking to respond. Oh, JTA, he's going to be careful. Playmaker group, Sherman 229. They've got 855. This is going to be a cap win. Pac-Man down 785, 820 Sherman. Sherman is in desperate trouble at the back end here, but Ranger and Co. looking around. Cora now making a move. Ammo Rax goes in. It's all happening so fast, so quick. Barry moved the camera. Sherman low. Who's going to go out next? 8:35, the next kill may well clear. The next kill may well clear. And the low tanks are bloody everywhere. Group, Papalupe, Sherman, J-Tow goes out. 900, 825, Mako, but they're low right across the board. 870, Sherman's desperately hanging in there. Panzer's going to clear him now. Can they get one back before that happens? 930. 4v4. G-Roop is absolutely nothing. He's gone. 950, 950, 950. One cap apiece, but they're trying to get through A. What a desperate time. Ranger, they're sitting in B. They're stopping that cap from going. Oh, well done, Origin. What a great response to what was an absolutely quality strat from Ponder. Well, when they come and ask you where you were when Origin proved that they were a class act, you can tell them that you were watching Bushka's stream as they traded their way through what was a wonderful, wonderful Ponder team. Really well done there. We'll take a moment to look at that one. Defeat for Ponder, 2,900 for Ranger, 1,200 for Ammo Racks, 3,100 for Mako and the 7201K. That's a lot of pressing the button there for a big buffy German pie eater. Playmaker doing well, but just across the board, good trading from both teams. Could have gone anywhere, could have been anything. Well, well, well. I have doubts Barry is real. Ominous. Barry is right here. No talking, Barry. You've got no fans. No one cares about you. Be quiet. Do your job. I won't feed you again. You can have a day off the food if you keep it up. Just stays upstairs and he runs things. Well, well, well. What an absolutely wonderful, wonderful effort there from Ponder. They put the hard word on him. They didn't go down wondering. They went into town, they took it, and they really did do well. Let's have a look at their journey here to this third place finish. Going down 4-1 to Origin, but the last game, it could have easily been going to a 3-3 draw there in no short order. Ponder taking out Cozy Campers there in the lower bracket semi-final, 4-2. Losing 3-4 to the upper bracket finalists, Jokers. So they were red hot then. Jokers going through, obviously, to the final itself. Taking Elev out 4-3, taking Elev out 4-2 again, and doing it into purple, 4-1 in the Group 2 semi-finals upper bracket. Let's have a look at Joker's journey through to the final here. Beating Origin 4-2. Interesting that Panda were able to push them so hard, and yet they managed to clear Origin 4-2. 4-3 to Panda, that win, and then 4-1. So look at that. 4-1, 4-2, 4-1, 4-3, 4-2. It's just like a tennis match, isn't it? They're doing superb work, Jokers. Red hot favourites for what should be an absolutely glorious grand final here. The Blitzmasters Resistance. Wowzers. And let's just check again and see when that actually is, because I'd hate to be like playing in a game. And should we play a game with even Steven? Get him in here and just talk to him. Just have a chat. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll see what he says. Let's check out when the actual next game's on. Hey, that'd be a good idea. Final stage Jokers matches. Jokers v Origin. When is that, mate? When is it? $12:05 PM, is that right? Okay. What time is it? I don't know if we have time. Let me have a look. Let's have a look over here at the tourney discussion, see if there's anything going on there. Righto. Where's Big Steve-O? What have we got to look at here? Not much. Not much at all. Well, I thought we'd try and get a hold of one of the grubs to have a chat about the whole esports thing and how it went from Ponder and that, but unable really to raise Big Steve-O. And I don't have anyone else from the Ponder clan on the friends list here. I guess we'll just play a game. Let's see. Let's do it. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, boys and girls. I also am playing on PC, so this will be horrific. Whoa, my sensitivity, it's a real thing, hey. The look of love is in your eyes, a look your smile can't disguise. The look of love is saying so much more than words can ever say. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Let's try and sneak across as well. What the hell was that? Can I just get through? Are you going or am I going? Mate, you make a choice. I don't care. We can all be friends together. Difficult to pen that. Oh, hello. Well, nothing happening here. Let's start moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Oh, bad things are happening over on the flank. Need to get busy here. Like a busy bee. Really? You want to do that to me, eh? That was me attempting to use PC auto aim. I play on touchscreen. It is an alien device. That was not a good thing. So we've got a convoy over there who's just been absolutely titsed up by the TVP. Got to stop turret turning. Start living my life free and easy. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. Can we sneak down here? There's a one shot down here, I'm sure. Oh, hello, my friend. That's alright, that's alright. Good trades, baby, good trades. Does Barry have any merch I could try? No, Barry! You're not famous! I don't know, Barry. He's devastating. Well, this Type 61, he's certainly all alone against what is a very, very exciting tank. The KPZ 50T, the farm tank of super unicorn grubs everywhere with its tungsten shells and adrenaline. They love it. They can't get enough of it. They enjoy it. They love it to bits. Obviously, he gave me a touch-up. I was in the... Oh, hello, T22 medium. Let's get involved. Oh, looks like it's all over for my friend. Okay. Well, that's the first game we've played with the new matchmaking. And I, for one, was super impressed that I did not stuff it up as badly as I thought I would with the old PC use. What is the account? What's the win rate on this account? 60%. Playing PC and on North America. What a wonderful win rate that is. Let's check it out. Well, it looks like we're able to overcome... this guy can play. I mean, that's pretty crazy matchmaking so far. That's actually pretty even Stevens matchmaking. Hard to beat, in fact. I think that's pretty good matchmaking. Well, learning to play on PC is still a work in progress, but whatever. My child is driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba. What a great tank. What a great looking tank. Whoa! Hey you. How you doing? What a great game that was. First up from the boys and girls of Ponda and Origin. Really enjoyed it. Certainly was a hell of a go round. We are now going to be doing the whole Jokers v Origin tilt. That should be good fun. Jokers v Origin. I hope you're all getting what you want out of the portal. I hope it's doing good things for you. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. The portal is being kind to you. Let me know in the chat what you thought of the first games. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. I thought Origin were very, very clinical. And I thought the Ponda, would have been better off maybe going a little bit hard. But they, they probably, everyone has a plan. Everyone wants things to happen. And they don't always happen exactly as you expect. But you do your best. They fought back hard. That was a good win they had on the second leg of Ghost Factory. They then managed to really make a game of it in the streets of Middleburg. The isolationist policy of just tanks getting blasted left, right, and centre. Really good fun. I enjoyed it. I believe you have to watch on the portal to actually get the rewards for the stream. I don't know if I am on the portal. I don't know what's going on. I really only... My sole focus is the games themselves. That's what I'm really all about. But you bet you don't get this in the portal. I could play you a song. I'll play the Lament of Ponda. Would have been great to see Ponda get up. Jokers have been so strong for so long. Uh, 3-minute delay is a bit weird. I think we've got time for another game, but I don't really want it. I don't really want to miss out on an invite if it's just because of that. So we'll just stick with what we got for the moment. Let's have a look at my stats here on North America. They're atrocious. Geez, that was a long time ago when we played this. Average damage 2,800 for the Object 268. I don't think that's a current meta. Wow. What's the most played tank? FV215B183. No wonder we don't have a good win rate. Great tank for padding the damage. Bad tank for winning. Just... Those Bat Chat games too were pre-Bat Chat buff. These are a long time ago, those Bat Chat games. In fact, I think I might have done my Bat Chat review, the original Bat Chat review, on the North American server. Because I wanted to test things out and there was no one on the Asia server at the time. T62A. IS4. My goodness gracious me. Yeah, some disasters there. Righto. Still waiting here for things to happen. My money at the moment would probably be on Jokers. Jokers, obviously, an absolute monster clan when it comes to the esports arena, and they've been unequivocally strong all the way through this final series. Do I have any favourite replays on this thing? I don't think I do. I honest to God don't even know what I've been playing. Yes, just working through things here. So many WZ113 GFTs. This tank, I mean, it's just become the absolute darling of the esports community. We've seen that so many times that Blitz will really focus its updates on tier 10s and the changes every season. So you end up with a different meta in the esports, which I think is a great idea. We've had the Strev K meta, the Kranvagen meta, the Type 71 meta, the WZ113 meta is a great thing to have. I haven't played the updated to the T62. No, I have not done that yet, but I will. I'm very well, Era. Very well. Thanks very much, mate. My little baby 62. It's a weird looking camo now, isn't it? It really is. It's quite nice. What is Junior on about? My son is driving me nuts. Anyway. What would be the hottest tank in Blitz. Definitely not the 907 or the T. I'm not a big fan of what they've done with the T22 and the camo. A legendary camo. I feel like it doesn't sparkle the way it used to do. It doesn't really. It still looks pretty good though. Show you the one that I think looks absolutely glorious. I haven't got it here. The KPZ. This thing's weird. This camo is just weird. I don't know what that camo is all about, man. That's a weird camo. That is a weird freaking camo. That's just a weird camo. G'day David Lira. G'day Pete the Farmer. She complicated, left me blue so my high. This is a weird, it's like a Tokyo Drift version of the 121. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I love you like I do. After all these changes you put me through. Well, here we go. 4 minutes and 46 seconds away from the commencement of an absolute glorious showdown. A showdown that, to be frank, we have witnessed quite often in the Blitz Esports arena as far as the North American server is concerned. Origin and Joker. Joker's obviously an absolutely magnificent success story. So many victories, so much gravitas associated with the clan. They have gone all out with their names this season and they're ridiculous. So I'm just going to call them different things. I'm not going to try and pronounce 5 different names for Skibbity Toilet Conqueror, Skibbity Toilet Destroyer, Skibbity Toilet Cleaner. If that's your name and you're in here, I'm just going to call you Phil and Bob. Phil and Bob. Congratulations to Phil and Bob. Oh, there's 3 of you. Maybe even 4 of you. Okay, Phil, Bob, and Mary. Phil, Bob, and Mary. There you go. And if there's a 4th one joined, I'll call that one Amanda. I'm not doing that. That's just annoying. Yarrow is there. Blue to Bot. Reaction. Lekami, we've seen him time and again just solid under the pressure. Addo, Go, No, Yo, Macaco. Oh my God. Cora, Accelerizing, G-Roop, the Rooper, Playmaker, Mako, MJ Gamer, and Panzer are going to be challenging from Origin. Jokers through to the grand final with an unblemished record. Unblemished. Absolutely without blemish. The smooth skin of an unblemished record. Well done, Jokers. It's just a weird analogy, isn't it? Smooth-skinned record. It's a weird... When you say things sometimes in English, they just don't make sense. But still, we move on. Ponder, 3rd place, valiant in defeat. They certainly did ask the question in both the last 2 games they played. They got the correct answer in one of them and nearly came away with the chocolate rations on the Middleburg map. Very close. Playing against what was well, really, I think it's the first time I've ever seen in a serious competitive grand final a 5 TD lineup. The 5 TD lineup, of course, came good. We saw our first T110 E3 of the final series today anyway. In that one, Cora rolling the T110 E3. We expect to see him in something a little bit different here on the first map. The first map being Desert Sands. Origin picking up a 4-1 victory. They did get to 3-1 back, Ponder. And it was, quite honestly, it was very, very close to going to a 3-2 decider. But shoulda, woulda, coulda is not the name of this game. I'm going to go over now to the stream itself. You can see both sides readied up, apart from Mako, who is obviously just mucking around, feeling himself. We have a WZ113 GFT for Phil. Blue to bot in the 215B. I don't know what I was going to call these guys. Dave in the other WZ113 GFT. And Larry in the third WZ113 GFT. It's going to make things difficult. Look, I don't know why they do it. I do know why they do it. They're just bored. They've won so much. They've waltzed through so many of these finals that they're finding it difficult to take it seriously. Well, today we're going to see if Origin, who went 4-2 down to this same Jokers lineup in the upper bracket final, can take out, in the upper bracket semi-final, can take out the Jokers. We're off. Desert Sands. Gentlemen, please start your engines and commence tension. Commence the angst. Commence the simmering cauldron of Blitz Esports. Here we go. Big changes up there. A reaction in the Batchation. He's running that lovely runner camo. Coming straight in from the desert, not interested. If we go to the opposition, you can see Ponza, Cora, and Accelerizen running a little bit of a light tank scam here. Whoa, big shots in the side, and that is Lekami and Blue to Bot. Now, Lekami and Blue to Bot, they're quite comfortable pushing out here. We saw an early run in from the Batchat of Reaction, but that was really just a spot down that center line. There is Phil in the WZ113, joined there by Larry in the WZ113, and at the back is Roger in the WZ113. Good stuff, guys. So we've gone straight out to the desert. Only one left in town there for Origin, that is Group in the 215B. Lekami really took a flogging as he crossed there. 3 very, very good hits, or possibly 2 even better. He's just holding angles down the front, and they're going to try and steal C. Now, that is Reaction in the bat chat. Are they going to... Panzer's thinking about it. Look at him. Panzer's desperate. He's going to hold. He's not doing it. Group knows what's up. Here comes Group. I don't know if set up for the if they've set up for this counter push. There's 5 out in the desert and 2 here in town. They could easily transfer that into a 2v4, and then that will just all depend upon how quickly they can respond out in the desert. Lekami's low. Panzer doing a good job of keeping vision for his team. Origin looking very, very solid here, but Jokers, they've been here, they've done that. They know, they've got the t-shirt. Gonna have a look out there in the desert. Lekami still feeling the urge. Thinking about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. Good job, Barry, remembering to change the screen this time. I love the angles Lekami's got on that 215B. Blue to Bot also there. Cora. They're starting to push across. They're thinking about maybe getting involved. Group's going early. He's gone bang down the goes the dynamite. I think they're going to clear him pretty quickly, Lekami. He's done. Dusted. Who's at the back door there? That's the Batchat. No. It's Yarrow the Dominator. Lekami's gone backwards. Blue the Bot, they've isolated him as well. Panzer in the Batchat screaming through town. They're both on a full reload. That is Reaction and Panzer. They're both awfully close. I can't tell who is going to get there first. Oh, Panzer! Beautiful shot in the back from Yarrow the Dominator. And Group goes down. What a big fight back here, Yarrow. His key is clutch. Hit points definitely favouring Origin. Joker's in all trouble. 3 left. Reaction, Yarrow and Phil at the back. Phil in the Toilet Hunter. Skibbity Toilet Hunter. 10. Well done. Doing well, though, to take out. And that is going to be a 5v2. And Reaction still doing all kinds of things out here. Desperately hunting for Panzer. He's been doing it for the past 3 minutes. And while that's going on, it is now 460, 440. But I honestly don't think it's going to get to the supremacy stage. Reaction sees him, snaps him off. Like that. Like that. Just snaps him off. Good on you watching the Portal and Bushka the Vado. Jesus, love your work. Keep going, keep going. Cora. Obviously, the next man, he's low on the totem pole, but they sneak in there, and Cora does tap him out, taking one in return. Well, a big upset there in round 1. Big upset in round 1. We saw the Joker tilt looking ever so solid, suave, and we often see this in the esports arena where the lower bracket final gives people a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a feeling of confidence. And confidence, boys and girls, is a superpower. Accelerizing, popping out with 29.60. Yarrow, the Dominator, very solid. We saw a lovely shot back into Reaction by Yarrow, the Dominator. Let's see what happens here now. I think they've tilted. They've tempted fate with this silly name business. And the esports gods have cracked them one. But a lot of game length left here. Best of 9. Best of 9 here on the Bushka channel. Settle in. Just crack your fingers. Do that thing where you crack your fingers and your wife goes, "Stop it!" Barry, nothing out of you, mate. Just behave. Don't make me come over there, Baz. I'll come over there. Sorry, guys. Barry was getting a little bit ornery there. He was very excited by that. He was expecting... He's got a couple of bucks, I think, on Origin in this final. So good on you, Baz. You're looking solid at the moment. Oh. Group, Cora, Accelerizing, Playmaker, Mako, MJ Gamer, and Panzer on the right. The lineup remaining unchanged. I couldn't tell you if the lineups remained unchanged on the left because there's 4 blokes with the same bloody name. And, yeah, I don't know who they are. Go home and have a hard look at yourself in the mirror. Remember to keep pumping that live chat, boys and girls. Keep popping off, hitting the likes, doing what you like, doing what you need, doing what you feel. So, the return of serve here. Let's see if there has been a change-up to these teams. Well, Panzer, again, running the bat chat. He's been super successful in that today. A wonderful, wonderful light tank driver. Well done, Panzer. We've seen him both on the big streams that I'm running in Lithuania and here today on the smaller screen, so to speak, on the Bushka channel. Just a little guilty pleasure down the train line there from Accelerizing. We do see a lot of those. Oh, I think someone got touched, but it was a bounce. Yarrow, the Dominator, spotted there early for that shot. Yarrow was the top ticket getter in the Joker setup in the first game. A bunch of TDs with the same name running down the flank. There's Larry, Mo, Curly, and Reaction. Well done, Reaction. Resisting now. We're seeing another one of these games with just more TDs than you can poke a stick at. Playmaker! Oh, be careful, Playmaker! Playmaker really has to be cautious at the back there. There's an awful lot of alpha. They've got 5 stacked out here in the desert. It's a 5v4. They're very interested in asking the question. A different strat here, and I think they're going to grab A, and they're going to grab A pretty comfortably here and go away with a cap lead. Now, Origin were very much the instigators in their Ponder games. They like to get out early, they like to grab a cap, and then they like to play position football till the cows came home. Skibbity, number 1, and Reaction, both looking a little bit worse for wear there. There's Larry, there's Mo. And I believe there is Lucky Phil. Well done, buddy. Gonna have a look on the other side of the map as Panzer. Panzer the swingman here. He's very easy for Panzer to make a rotation in and out. I do like the setup here. Accelerisen and Group, they are both in a position where they can support or push either the C cap or the A cap. A lot more of a commitment to the flank from the boys and girls of Jokers. But we can see through the middle there, there is a little bit of a move coming. Is that Lekami again? He was very instrumental in kicking things off in the first game. They saw an isolated Lekami and they went, yes, no, it's Yarrow the Dominator. Yarrow the Dominator. Barry, you're getting a little bit wayward. Barry, slow it down. Slow it down, Barry. Good work, mate. Cora, seamless transition there from Barry on the studio desk. Blue to bot at the back from Jokers, just holding very, very firmly. Reaction, thinking about getting up on the ramp. Yarrow the Dominator. Let's go back to the other side of the tracks there. Group settling in nicely at the back end in that TD spot, but we all know what's coming here. This is the Origin de rigueur play. They are all about the soup de jour for Origin is get it real close to 900 and then go for a kill swap and just tap out 1000. They don't care how... Oh, Cora! Big problems for Cora if you get isolated there, mate. You got all the hit points in the world, but they will bleed you. And Yarrow the Dominator, he's salivating. He hasn't hit the adrenaline yet. There's one. What is Cora up to here? Only him and God know, because this is a big reversal. They're making a massive push on the flank. You can see the back end Panzer rotating back through, and they are trying to isolate Yarrow the Dominator. Cora winding it back up. He's going to be the hinge that they fold around. They're doing a great job, though, falling back. The sandbags have been dropped. Reaction taking big dogs. Let's switch to Reaction. He's the one who's in the biggest trouble here. Origin skittering around the back end of that. They may sneak a cap back, have a 2-cap push, but Cora's now the one they've isolated out. Panzer there, shooting back down the gun line into Reaction. Reaction's out. They've got the first kill again, but geez, Cora. I don't think he's with us for much longer. Panzer on a full reload. He's clipped out the back chat, swapped sides, and he's going to be coming up the back door. Let's go down to the eye in the sky. And Panzer, as he brings us on through here, he's going to pick a target. They've called Lekami one pussycat. This is a big hit. Oh, he misses one. Lekami's got him on the reload. That was a big miss by Panzer. That would have been out for Lekami. He's gone out. He's on fire anyway. 4v6, but Group in big trouble. They've isolated. They're isolated and violated. Blue the body's about to hit him. He's got the speed boost. Not enough. We're going to go to the eye in the sky. Yarrow the Dominator is in real trouble here. Yarrow goes out. 3v5 now. They've got hit points, but they don't have tanks. Blue the bot gone. What a boil over. Get him in here. I want to buff him. MJ Gamer. They're desperate. 2v now. 755, 895. The impetus, the momentum. Wow. Origin. They've saved it all for the final. 4-2 was the score versus Jokers in the penultimate round, but they've now gone 2-0 up. The wind's behind them. The sails are filled, and they're looking like the little tugboat that could as they climb the mountain to esports glory. What a game. What an absolute game. Wowzers. Well. 4,100 from Accelerisen. It's the most we've seen all day. And Panzer in the bat chat, you know he knew what was up as he went sailing down the inside lane on the town, straight up, and he had to choose, and he chose very, very well there. It was either going to be, I think it was Yarrow the Dominator or Blue the Bot who was going to receive a little bit of Panzer love. Now, can we see a return to form from Jokers? This is a boil over. Jokers were waiting in the grand final. Origin have gone in with all the momentum, all the vibe, all the chemistry, all the feeling. They've got just the feels, baby. Do you feel me? Lekami running a T95 E6. Now we're going to be going to Canal. One of the most loved of the maps for public games. Obviously, esports are different, but this is the first 4 mapper we're seeing here in the final. What a game there, 4K plus. Let's see if we can tap it out again. Our first E100s of this go-round. 2 E100s from Mako and Accelerizen. An IS4 from Playmaker. Now, that is interesting. A T100, double T100 LT from Joker. This is like the original Blitz Twister Cup that I went and cast in New York when everyone was running all the same tanks until the final, and C4, the Russian boys and girls, went absolutely ham in a diverse portfolio. Well, today we've got a very diverse portfolio. 3 light tanks, obviously looking at... No, they're not, Bushka, you idiot. They're not going to go to the flag. They have no interest. They're going to do something completely different. Let's go and have a look over here. Panzer, he has been super strong all day. Really a standout performer. The IS4 of Playmaker, I thought they might be doing something sneaky like this. With this IS4 camo, Lekami, good return to serve there. The 95E6 of Lekami, a strong mobile piranha, but unable to really capitalize there. Going to go to the eye of the sky because it looks like this is, despite the 3 light tanks can be played out around the middle of the map. Blue to bot in real strife here. Origin have seen him as the weakest link. This is not going to be a long one. This is an absolute rip-roaring, ball-tearing, ground-thumping V8 of a game. Cora on the reload. Big return to serve there, but Cora's copping a flogging. He might be the first one out. They're going backwards. Blue to bot. He's dropped the adrenaline rush. No, he's dropped the tungsten shells. Let's go down to the flank. There's Panzer. He's triple hitting up there in the Lekami. Reaction holding in the bat chat. I don't think he knows he's there. He wants to be very, very careful with his angles. They've calmed down a little bit, but have a look on the flank there. One of the renamed gamers is facing up with MJ Gamer in the WZ. He's getting double teamed. He's trying to get past him. Oh, he doesn't. They couldn't keep him tracked. The unrepressed joy of a WZ-113 getting side shots into what was a very, very unfortunate. What a boil over there, doing it again. Panzer roaring through the bottom. He's seen Blue the bot. They want to get involved. He's going high off the top turnbuckle. Yarrow the Dominator. He's in a little bit of strife, holding back at the end. Skibbity Toilet. Blue the bot. He's still holding at the bottom. Oh, it's coming apart at the seams here for Jokers. No one expected it. This is another emphatic performance from the boys and girls of Origin. They're feeling it today. Jokers have walked into an absolute sawmill of destruction. It's like a threshing machine. Reaction, desperately screaming around the back end, trying to hook up with one of the Skibbity kids and tear it apart into MJ Gamer. I don't think it's going to be enough. Mako, I don't think he'll even get across. 1, 2, boom, out of there. And now it's just tidying up the I's and dotting the T's. Well, well, well. Boys and girls, friends and germs, we came in here looking down the barrel of an undefeated clan. Jokers had just romped all the way through this final series, and yet Origin, they obviously haven't looked at the scoreboard. No one told them. They've been playing possum maybe. They've just been keeping their best strats till they got right through to the big games, because they have looked scintillating, sensational, synergistic. They are the boys and girls to beat right now. Jokers back in the dressing sheds, slapping faces. What's going on? What's going on? Wake up! Wake up! Well, we've seen it. It's happened. Can you get it done? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, well, well. Origin, Origin, Origin. Ooh. Don't forget to sub up to your local Bushka. If you haven't subbed up already, what's wrong with you, idiot? Press the subscribe button. I don't care. I'm doing this for free. I'm allowed to pump my own tyres. Get in there. Get involved. Come back a better player. Skibbity, Bluebot, Skibbity. Look, they're stretched here. This is best of 9. They are 2 games away from elimination. Origin have looked transcendent. Now, We have seen bigger comebacks than this. We have seen teams win 5 in a row to get the job done, and it has been unbelievable, and I pray that we're going all the way to 9 today. But based on current performances, you would be foolish to pick against Origin right now. We see this so often where teams come through a lower bracket and they hit the ground running against a team that's just sitting there waiting, that's done all the work. Getting a look here at the Kranwagen. That is Yarrow the Destroyer in the Kranwagen. Glad you guys are enjoying the call. Well, we're going to have a look here at Cora and Panzer in double bat chat. And very different strategy here. Very different strategy. Skibbity, Barry, we're going to call Barry. No, Larry. Don't get excited. Reaction in the T100 LT, blue to bot. Let's just take this one real high up here. Now they've been unsettled here. I feel like there could have been some real deep cuts on the research by Origin, and they've changed straight away into a very, very passive stance. They are all the way back in spawn. 7 tanks in spawn. I think they're going to try a rip through the decap. Now this is going to be very, very tight. Look, everything they've touched has turned to gold so far today. A lot of 215Bs. Cora, they're blind shotting across there. It's very nervous. Very nervous. Has to be careful. And whoa! That last one was a rip snorter. Unlucky not to connect, but they didn't, and that's how they go. So it is 2 caps apiece, but Origin definitely below the number needed. 435 v 350 right now. Moko slinking his way back behind the B cap here. Let's have a look here as we go low, Barry. I like that. Look at that camo. Oh, Barry! Oh, he's done a 360 no-scope. Well done, Bazza. Stacking behind A. Very interesting strat this, because they can protect that A cap from that area there. Now, I love what they've done. This is a team that knows how to work. They can view that B cap and protect it from behind the A, and they know that Origin were too slow to get that second cap, and they have to come hunting. And look at the firepower gathered here behind this A cap. I would suggest that this young amigo here probably won't even fire. He's just going to visualize that B cap and stop them from doing anything. Accelerisen, well, let's follow this. He may go right down the center, and they are, if they can put a tank in B for long enough to get a cap advantage back, that'll do it for them. That's all they need. But yeah, this is good vision here. The best vision in the game. And Panzer desperately trying to spot. He's got to be very, very careful. Could well and truly be spotted up by blue to bot if he's not cautious enough. Cora and Panzer. This is disaster being courted. All they've got to do is make one wrong move. Now, they are professionals. They are very, very good. Do not try this at home, boys and girls. Oh, what a tense and exciting standoff we've got here. No need for movement. Oh, look at this. They know they're coming. All the spots are starting to light up. Panzer's spotted, though. Wants to be cautious. What a great bit of bulking in the back of Skibbity, the toilet connector. They had it set up, but they've played it to perfection, Origin. Now, they've dumped into B. They've got the IS-7s in B, but Cora getting flogged. He's got hard cover. It's all on reaction. Will they push down and try and clear? They're going around the back door. Panzer's still spotting back. They're mincing them up. This is a big trade fest. 822 versus 774. Their heavies are looking pretty solid in the B cap. They may sneak this one down. Accelerisen in the IS-7 has gone down through the low canal area. They're bleeding at the seams there. That 215B is not comfortable with life. Neither is the other one of Skibbity someone. And that's out. Origin have got it. Origin have got it. They're going to have to get a clear back. Jokers aren't going to do it. That's 2 down. They've got plenty of hit points, but they've got to find someone to hit. Mako's the one, and that's it. Out. Origin have won it again. 4-zip. Get back to the drawing board. Jokers looked like they had it. Origin just pantsed them by the narrowest of margins. The 2 back shots. Cora and Panzer. Panzer is having the series of his life. He is making every single call right and getting it done. What a wondrous performance. I can't say enough. This is a huge boil over. I cannot believe the Jokers have gone down 4-zip. They are 1 game away from elimination. I know that you're not seeing it here in the scorecard, but the light play of Origin has been absolutely piece de la resistance. Four zip. What the hell has gone on? What the hell has gone on here? Someone on Origin said there's pulled pork tacos on after the games. Panda's mum's made them. We've got to finish before 5 though. Can we get there? Everyone said, oh, pulled pork tacos. I'm in. I'm in. Let's knock this out. Wow. Wow. This was a 4-2 win to Jokers in the upper bracket semi-final. 4-2 to Jokers. They are now down 4-zip. Backs against the wall. This is absolutely diabolical. This is not the position they wanted to find themselves in. They were confident. They were confident for every reason coming into this. They looked sensational all through this Blitz Masters Resistance season, sponsored by World Wargaming. No one told Origin, though, and Origin have come in, hit the deck running, and absolutely pantsed the Joker's tilt. Absolutely pantsed it. Incredible. Incredible stuff. Never expected it. All or nothing. All or nothing. Absolutely all or nothing. Here we go. Settle in. Buckle up. Come on, Jokers. Show us what you got. Here is reaction. He's taken an early play. We're going to go through the roof here. Origin pushing hard around that A-cap. Bluterbot and Lekami holding behind B. They're already a cap down, but they are probably going to play through that B and then grab the C-cap at some point. Origin have got a lot of leeway here to play hard and aggressive. They could just make trades and turn this into a brawl, and if they win one of the next 4 games after this, they'd go away champions. Oh, they are not waiting. They want this title in 5 games. Pants are holding at the back. They've found Lekami again. This is a disaster. An absolute disaster. Lekami desperately hiding behind the back end here on Faust. Oh no, not like this. Lekami's in dire straits. He's held the core in the IS-7 on one side. AK-4ME on the other. And that's Lekami gone. Reaction desperately fleeing around the back end. The hit points favouring Origin. The caps dead even. They are down. They've got to make something happen here. Cora took big hits getting that done, but reaction already low. And Blue the Bot has now been found by Playmaker. They're going 10-10 head-to-head. He's dropped the tungstens. He might clear Playmaker here, but he's probably going to take one more. Reaction going in the back door. 2 tanks down, 1 tank down. Blue the Bot pushing hard up here towards the back end. If we see, we can look at Yarrow the Dominator and co. They are holding on the backside. Yarrow the Dominator is going to be the next one out. That is 4 tanks now versus 5. The Chieftain of Akami in real struggle street, but so is the WZ11 GFT. Blew the bot, also low. Skibbity Toilet Bloke, he's against the groupie. They're on a relay battle. Look at this, two hippopotamuses at the bottom of the map for Blitz Gory. Forget about it. He's going to go. Corey gets him. Boom goes a dynamite. It's all over. It is absolutely all over. Blew the bot. He's gone. Blew the bot. He's gone. This is it. 1-1Z. That's all there is left. Reaction. I forgot. Reaction's still here. Oh, don't write him off yet. Reaction's still here. I thought he was out. He's got 16 hit points. Forgive me. Forgive me. They're still in this. They've got to leverage those hit points from Skibbity Toilet Conqueror. Skibbity Toilet Conqueror and Reaction. We're going to stick with these two. Oh! Oh! It's over. Come on. Put the writing on the wall. The guy next door is already etching his name on the trophy. They're going to make those pulled pork tacos. They're going to get there in time. Skibbity Toilet Conqueror is the last one left. 1v4. 831 on the cap points. Oh, he needed to get that one in, and then he needed to get the next one in, and then he needed an ammo rack, and unfortunately, it was not on the cards today. And Joker have turned up and been absolutely pantsed against all the odds by a red-hot Origin rave. They've gone 5 straight. What? What? You've got to be kidding me. There aren't enough words in Bushka's dictionary for what a boil-over this is. Jokers have been such a staple of the NA competitive scene, and they always do well. This is an unforeseen circumstance. Origin going 5-zip up in the North American finals. Who would have thunk it? Certainly not me. If we go back here and look at the chart, you're going to see Jokers. Group stage, Group 4, semi-finals, upper bracket, 4-1, 4-2, 4-1, 4-3 against Ponda, 4-2 against Origin, 5-zip against Origin. Origin, they won that final. They won 4-1 against Ponda. They went 9-1, 9-1 in this final series, 9-1. That is amazing. They got beat 4-2 by Jokers there, beat 4-2 Cozy Campers, beat DFM, beat VB. Wow. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Well, well, well. I'm just absolutely stunned by that. That was unforeseen. Did not think it was going to happen. Did not think it was going to happen. Oh, well, well, well. Would love to get Panzer or someone in here for a little bit of a chat. Just didn't think there was any chance in the world that they were going to get that done there. Origin doing just incredible work. Well, just having a look here, seeing if we can line up any of the Origin boys and girls to have a little chat about this game. Wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't have seen it. Um, ba, 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 ba. We're going to get Cora, Panzer, and Group in here. So just if you have any questions, ask and we'll be cool. Hang on, what have I done here with the voice and video stuff? No, that's good. That's good. That's good. Work. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome aboard. Well done. Congratulations on a hell of a game.
Yeah, man, thank you.
I appreciate you streaming us again, just like Blitz Cup. I
Oh.
love your content.
Oh man, thank you heaps. You guys kicked ass. That was it was a hell of an effort. Were you guys surprised?
Tricky 48,
by that?
$20. All hail Snake Eyes. GG Origin. GG
I wouldn't say
Bushka.
surprised,
Gave
but
it
like
the
we
excitement
didn't
it
really
deserved.
expect it to be that easy. I would say. I think usually like every time we play Joker, it's usually a fairly competitive set, but yeah, maybe next season it'll be a little bit closer. We'll see.
Now that is Cora speaking there for all you fangirls at home. What about you, Panzer? How did you feel there? That was a pretty good light drive from you the whole way round.
Yeah, I was just focused on winning, to be honest. Like even when we were up 3-0, 4-0, I didn't want to choke the lead. I just wanted to finish them off. So, because if any team can come back from this, it would be Joker. So
Yeah, 100%.
we were just focused on that.
Yeah. We expected Joker to maybe go to tiebreaker with them because they're usually a pretty difficult opponent. So yeah, I was pretty surprised that we performed this well.
Let's talk individual matches. There was a real sense that they had the upper hand on that Canal game, the second Canal game. They had the cap lead, and they really set up behind the cap, and they were like lots of cover, lots of crossfire. Talk us through what was going on in the team comms when that was happening.
We were just thinking about how to. Yeah, you go ahead, Group. You go ahead.
Yeah, we were playing rotations and we were trying to coordinate the best possible pathings because our plan was to stop B later on in the game. So we just
and
go ahead, Panzer.
We all expected to be down on cap. Like our whole strat was pretty passive at the start of the game. So
yeah.
There was a moment there where Cora was capping that, I think it was the C cap, and there was just traces going over the top of his tank again and again and again. I was just waiting for one to connect. Oh my goodness, it was so close. Do you think getting the wins against Ponder, guys, Group, I'll ask you first, getting the wins against Ponder and then coming into the final, do you think there's a sense of momentum there with that is a little bit more advantageous than just sitting there waiting?
That's something I said in the past. I feel like if you come from the lower bracket, you are warmed up. I feel like you keep that momentum to beat your opponent in grand finals. So yeah, I definitely think having that warm-up match against a good team is advantageous for us.
Yep. We've got some questions here from the YouTube viewers. This is from Bryony Rink. Were any maps the same in the two Jokers / Origin matches? And did Jokers win in any of those the first time? So when you matched up earlier and it was a 4-2 to Jokers, were any of those the same maps that you played tonight?
No, they were all different.
So. Yeah, they were all different.
Yeah. Did you when you were on the pick bands, were you guys really happy that you got the maps you got?
Well, there isn't any pick bands, but
you didn't get
already
pick
like
bands
the
this
maps
time.
are given. Yeah.
Sorry.
Smaller season.
Yeah. All right. I was just stunned at the last game particularly. It was like instead of being passive and waiting for it, you guys really went for it. You guys just went for it. Was that the plan all along on Faust? Was that the strat? Or did you figure you had all these chances to win it? Let's just go and grab it.
Let's just
We-
say we adapted to what they did.
Yeah. That is a good way of saying it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say
we
that
adapted
too.
to what they did.
Yeah, we adapted to the E6 that was in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panzer, you
Yeah.
were driving lights the whole day. You had a great day at the races. Were there any games that stood out for
Yeah, thank
you?
I would say just like the last game, like in my mind, it's like the freshest one.
Yeah.
Or actually, maybe the first one too, where we did the Dune push, and I got behind them. I had like a crazy angle,
Oh,
and I
that's
was able
great.
to. Yeah,
We actually followed that. My cameraman, Barry, here, went straight down with you underneath the bridge as you came up back door. And there was a moment where you were looking left and right. Who made the call on which tank to go to?
I think it was group, right? Group. It was you calling out the tank.
Wait, which
On
map
Desert
are you talking
Sands, there was 215Bs on either side, just coming up into the desert under the bridge. I think it was Panzer went straight down and under.
It was me actually. It was
Oh, it
me
was
because
you.
I was the dead mouse. I died, so I saw the I was spectating, and
You were
I saw
making the
that they-
calls. That's great.
Yeah, I remember this now.
Is that a standard thing you guys will do, where you will, whoever's dead, like then starts making calls on tanks?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's essential, to be honest. Having an extra eye for a player, I think it's always good.
Yeah, sometimes people don't notice things, so it's helpful to like call out things.
Yeah, you try to be useful even when you're dead, because, like I said, having a third eye helping you look at things that you can't look behind, for example, it's pretty essential, I think.
What the hell was the deal with Middleburg, mate? You guys ran 5 TDs.
Oh.
Corey, do you wanna explain
No, we
it?
just wanted to try like unexpected lineups. To be fair,
Yeah, it was
we didn't really know
unexpected.
where we could go.
There's a T110E3 up on the medium flank. I'm like, what's going to happen here? It was just wild. That was very chaotic, that game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they had a pretty good setup. To be fair, we had to like really dig deep to figure out how to break it. But
Yeah, I thought
it was a close game. I'd say.
that was impressive. And the very first game you guys played, where it was very clinical, and it's the way you seemed to play all day, where you just snapped it round and got that kill at the end and just ticked it up to 1,000, moved on with business, and like you guys looked in control the whole day. Was it as easy and in control as it looked, or was there a lot of tension and yelling and screaming in the background?
There was a balance between them, I would say. There was tense moments, and there were moments where we kept our cool, and then we proceeded to do well, to complete the plays and get the kills, the cabs.
I would say some moments you aren't able to recognize you're in control, and some you are. And
Yeah.
when you are, you'd like to just calm everyone down. But yeah, I'm sure it's easier to like see it from like a outsider like point of view. But like in first person, people make mistakes and maybe throw themselves away when they're in control.
Was the Ominous Plays has asked, do you guys try new strats every season, or do you have a bunch of strats that you stick to that are tried and true for maps?
No, we try. We like to switch it up as much as we can. It usually
Yeah.
depends on like what's the meta, Like the second the meta changes, like the strats change as well. So whenever like the IS4 got the speed boost a day before the tournament, that changed a couple of things that we had. So
That was
On
a
that-
great
on that
shot.
Note, on that note, like the update being a day before the tournament, I think that's just not the best course
Not
of action
ideal.
from wargaming.
yeah, because if you have like a strat already prepared, all of a sudden like the update might change the way your strat works. So some teams might suffer from that a bit more, than others.
a lot of the teams were complaining about it, and not to mention the server instability and other like sort of bugs that appear, like the controls resetting or specs having some trouble. There's always some problems with the updates, and yeah, I feel like they should avoid that in the future.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a tank that does well in a season, but then to have that season click over on the last day is quite odd.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Wargaming is usually very good, I would say, at like avoiding doing this, but it was a bit of a surprise for us, I guess, that the update came a day before the season. But I think in the future, if they change that, I would have no complaints at all, like with the season. Maybe just like the way the lower brackets went, you know, like for the qualifiers, with the top 4 qualifiers, you know. But other than that, I think the season was pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, Joke were undefeated in the run in and the end up, but you guys had a lot of big wins on the way up as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, every team, I can assure you, as a team that's playing in what essentially is like a single elimination match that depends on like if you move on to the next round or not, it doesn't matter like how much you are like the favorites, you're always going to be stressed because like any mistake and you don't get a second chance, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely had to. Every team was very focused. I'm very sure of this. But
Yeah, I mean, Jokers are obviously a team that's been there, done that forever on that scale on North America. Is there any team that you think would be a bigger challenge to beat than Jokers? I mean, just on pedigree.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not on NA.
Yeah.
On NA, I would say pretty confidently that the best 2 teams are always going to be Joker and Origin, unless something happens to the server.
What about an
to be
offline?
honest-
Hey, why can't we get an offline again? Hey, what about an offline?
Yeah,
that would be good.
That would be amazing, actually.
Yeah, it would. I
We all
completely agree.
That should
Cricket-
be
Even better seeing you in person.
Cricket.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mate, I've bulked up since the last offline. I've been I've been in a good paddock, and there's less hair and a lot more me. Cricket asks Group, what food will you be buying with the prize money?
Oh my god, it's my friend. It's my friend. Shout out to the 11 boys.
Oh yeah.
little
What? Okay.
cannons.
Do you have any insight as to Jokers and this skibbity bitty toilet thing? What the hell was that about?
It's their little way to meme, I guess. They always have this before the season starts.
Oh, it's a
It also,
nightmare to
it kind
cast.
of makes it a little bit harder to focus fire as well. If you're on the
Oh,
other team,
okay.
they all have, like,
That's
the
so
same name,
true.
right?
That is
Yeah,
so
that's-
true. I hadn't
Yeah.
even thought about that.
Yeah. You have to be
Yeah.
so specific with the focus fire calls. Oh, like 215B, like certain like HP, you know, like 1500 HP. You have to be so specific.
30-pack attack has a good question. Lights, heavies, and TDs. Why no mediums? Is there a real sense that they just don't bring enough to the table? What's the go there, guys?
I would ask him if he watched the Desert Sands game.
Yeah.
We had
There you
4
go. There was an STB in there at one point. That was one of the best actual bits of viewing for me, was the STB just pulling back as multiple traces went over the top of his head from a bunch of WZ113s. It was hectic.
Mm.
Yeah, it is hard to see, isn't it? I mean, even with the T100s and the bat chats and such, they bring so much in terms of vision and camo. It's hard to get away with that in the medium these days.
It is. I think the biggest thing as well is like the WZ being like a meta tank. The TD like outspots mediums in some bushes. So like the mediums just get out traded over time. So
Yeah.
you can't even play med side very effectively, I think, in this meta. But maybe in future metas it might change. Who knows? But I think that's the reason for now why it doesn't get used much.
There you go. You can't get better than that 30-pack attack. How does Origin feel about B-Love's EU Championship win? Now, did you guys watch that or see that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. There's some hidden lore behind it, but yeah, we did watch it. It was pretty impressive.
There were
from
good
them.
games. B-Love was very well prepared, I would say. Like with
Yeah.
the shots that they had.
It is, as someone who plays on all the servers, I always feel like the servers themselves are all very comparable. And I'll tell you, like in the past, there's always been this whole thing that they would win the inter-server matchups, and then they go and play the games, and it's always tight. I mean, it's always tight. You know, it's we've had a lot of different champions. It would be lovely to see an offline where we could get like all servers together and a couple of wild cards and actually let them duke it out. I think the player base would love it. I'd love it. I'd certainly turn up and commentate it.
Yeah.
Where are we? Will you guys save these plans for the future tournaments? Okay, yeah, I think that's the same question as before about strats. Do you guys have anything that you were really worried about today that you focused in on when you came up against Jokers?
Yeah,
we were very scared.
Yeah, MRX and I mean me
I would say-
individually underperforming, I guess. Just that.
I would say we wanted to focus on controlling the set as well, and it looks like we did. But I feel like Joker take control of the game. They just get map control. They just it's like hard to come back from. So we just wanted to focus on setting ourselves up to have the best position for the game.
You guys
Yeah.
did that. You really did get map control and cap control very quickly in nearly all the games. There's only a couple that you didn't have that in. That was a real focus for you then, just to make sure that you were always getting those caps?
Not always.
Yeah,
but
for most.
Yeah, obviously.
Because, I mean, watching the Ponder games, they were nearly every game they were behind on cap points apart from the very first game. They only really made it a brawl in the last two games, and that was chaos. That was absolute chaos. That has been in the past a bit of a North American thing, the real tight strategic gameplay. Do you see that as a characteristic of your team, or do you feel like you're comfortable brawling as well?
We're comfortable with. I think we're balanced in all aspects of the game: brawling, positioning.
Oh, there's no doubt.
advantage. Yeah.
I would
I
say-
think we can do everything.
I would say NA seems to be a lot more calculated and plays safer than most EU teams do.
Mhm.
But I would say at the top level there is still a lot of controlled plays, and even by B-Love, I would say those are also calculated. Most top teams aren't going to YOLO for no reason. They
Yeah.
always have a plan.
What about in terms of picking teams each season? It's a lot of grind. It's a lot of commitment. Do you guys have a pool of players that plays, or you just have a really thin roster in terms of people who are turning up, or over the course of a season do you sub people in and out?
Wait, can you repeat the
Oh,
question again?
Or just
No,
in
I
terms of
understand the question.
in
I can
terms of the
answer that.
teams?
I
Yeah.
think- yeah, so with the roster that we had, people get busy. Like some people have exams, some people are just busy in general with work and stuff. So we had to kind of work around that. Like sometimes we like swap the players based on whoever's available, whoever's busy, and also a little bit based on performance as well. But overall, we do try to swap as much players as we can throughout the season. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big ask turning up week in, week out and playing all the games. Were there any Iron Man awards? Anyone who got there for every game?
Group.
Wait. I didn't pay attention to it because I'm typing out DM.
Yeah, great group showed up the whole season. Panzer as well, to be fair.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
These two guys definitely made my job a lot easier, like leading the
Wonderful.
team. So it was very nice.
Wonderful stuff, boys.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
thank you so much for joining me here. Really appreciate it. I'm sure everyone watching appreciates getting a little bit of an insight into it. And hopefully we see you out there ASAP without the skill-based matchmaking. And you can go and you can go and have a good time. How are you going to spend the money? Anyone? How are you going to spend the cash?
Oh,
I think Group's going to buy just groceries. And they're just going to freeze
well, I'm in Brazil, so this money is really gonna help me, just like the
Nice.
Blitz Cup money. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm really happy that we won. I don't know about the others, but yeah, I'm glad my team pulled through with this because it's really hard right now in Brazil.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. Thanks, boys. Thanks so much for having a chat, and I'll catch up with you real soon. Rock and roll.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, Bushka.
Au revoir,
man.
amigos.
Thank you for once again. Thank you for
Oh,
streaming.
mate, my
us and
pleasure.
for
Great
being there.
performance. My
Yeah.
absolute pleasure.
Well,
See you,
alright,
fellas.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Well, there you have it. Wonderful stuff. Good fun all round, and a great time was had by all. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And I love getting a chance to have a chat to to the guys afterwards. Don't always get it, like, 'cause when I'm casting in Vilnius or on the big streams with Alexandra, like, I don't get the chance to really throw all the questions I want out there. So it's nice to take a little bit of time and have a bit of giggle and a bit of insight into what went down and who it went down with. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. There'll be some more videos popping this week. I'm really enjoying the opportunity to cast and do commentary on the Blitz Cups and such. So we'll keep those going. And thank you so much for keeping the channel relevant. People turning up, having a bit of a chat. And thanks very much to Tricky for the donation. And I'm sorry if I missed anyone else who made a donation. My bad. And yeah, just look after yourself. Stay safe on the battlefield. And until next time, bye for now.